Hello everyone, this is Blue Zone Coms, and we're now doing Spider-Man the Movie, the video game, part 11.
This place is amazing.
We're almost done here.
Alright, so is this the ADV version of Evangelion, or the shitty Netflix dub of Evangelion?
It's the
I
one
have
that's
no
getting
idea what either
it's
of
the
that
one
that
that's
you just
getting a
mentioned.
new movie later this year, or next year, whatever. Okay, so I'm unfamiliar with that series, but I need to know. What more can they do? I thought they pretty much did everything they could.
No, because basically, I know we've discussed this before, but you had the original Eva series, which ran its course, and then you have, it was like 26, 28 episodes, and the last two episodes of the original run of Eva are probably one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life because it's so fucking stupid and pretentious. And that's why they made an End of Evangelion, which is a movie version, and it pretty much does a better job at making a better ending. And then you have the you have the movie reboot versions, which are basically alternate retellings. You have the first movie, which is an alternate retelling of the series, and then it drastically changes, similar to Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then every movie after that is just a different version. And as the movies go on,
I wish I knew what the fuck you were talking about.
As the movies go on, Shinji progressively gets gayer and gayer. And I mean gay as in homosexual.
Huh. Interesting, yeah. So, we're doing this boss fight. Did you remember that giant robot in the first Spider-Man movie? Neither do I. Look how powerful. This shit would make... It's like Dragon Ball Z level type of crap.
That face looks familiar, and it bothers me that I can't figure it out.
I mean, I already said it, but it kind of does look like both Eggman, Dr. Wily just combined their efforts into an Ava unit, and this is what happened.
No,
yeah,
it
except
like
it doesn't
there was
really
this
have
one
much mobility.
show that I watched that a guy wore red goggles, had fuzzy hair, wore blue jumpsuit or armor.
Yeah, but yeah, this boss fight basically had to destroy like all those generators that's protecting his head, and then once the shield's down, give him a nice pop on the head.
Was it like an edutainment cartoon, Deji? Like a PBS cartoon?
I don't know. No, it wasn't, because it was action.
Fuck, now you have me thinking.
Ooh,
How
oh,
dare
wait,
you
no, I know exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of Krang from TMNT, the IDW interpretation.
Jesus.
Well, this boss can be very difficult because you need to move your ass. The second the robot sees you, just shoots a giant fuck you laser that can actually move.
It kind of does look like an Utrom robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, except a little more.
Let me show you the IDW design for this suit.
Is it as scary or as creepy as the original, you know,
I'll
Mirage?
let you be the judge.
Krang robots?
He looks like, what the fuck?
He looks like Darth Vader with like a Utron in his belly.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Vader.
Like it literally looks like Darth Vader, just with red eyes and a fucking Krang in his stomach. Which actually, that doesn't sound like a bad fanfic whatsoever.
That also looks like the Krang from the 80s cartoon, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, that's kind of how Krang looks like in general.
Yeah.
I guess, but I kind of like how they looked in the 2012 cartoon because they kind of looked more like Pokemon blobs.
Did you like the designs from the 2003 cartoon?
Yes.
You mean the Utrons?
Yeah, the Utroms.
I did not like Utron Shredder.
I like Utron Shredder. He's a jellyfish.
Look, my only problem with the show is that they was like, oh look, an original villain. Oh, it's Shredder. It's Shredder.
He was fucking overused.
I like the
Oh,
Utron.
what's that? Shredder's an alien? Oh no, there's also this mystical Shredder. Oh no, there's a virus Shredder from fucking cyberspace that we got.
Oh no, yeah,
they
that,
couldn't
that
write
series,
another villain besides
yeah, that
Shredder.
series was definitely bad, but with that stuff.
What, Back to the Sewers?
No, I'm just saying the series was bad with making Shredder the only villain.
Yeah.
But I like Utrom Shredder for one thing and one thing alone, because he is a little jellyfish blob-looking dude. Looks like, you know, a little Pokemon, cute little thing. But he has a voice of, like, such a dark and sinister being.
So Plankton.
That was too close.
Kind of, yeah. And he also has a scar on his eye, and scars are
Find
cool.
Osborn's office and get out of this crazy place.
Huh.
Except for when he killed Mufasa.
I mean, no one's cool if they try to kill James Earl Jones.
Unless you're Luke Skywalker.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, but
Also,
Palpatine
I just
killed him.
realized, were we ever at the scene where Spider-Man and Mary Jane do the upside down kiss?
I guess that's the end of the game.
They don't technically have it in this game.
What?
I thought we were supposed to get the kiss. That's why you did the Mary Jane costume.
Yeah.
There was no upside down kiss. Just fucking wait until you watch the whole thing. My God.
No,
Not
this
the
is...
upside down kiss that you're thinking of the fucking movie. There's a kiss scene, just not what you think.
Look, I just want Mary Jane on Mary Jane action, okay?
You will see it if you shut the fuck up and wait.
Good.
Jeez.
That's all I want. That's the only reason why I decided to come here. If I don't see...
Yeah, now...
If I don't
here's
see...
here's a better look at Shredder. I mean,
Now, I have
Krang.
a better question. Why the fuck do we have to go back through all the security when we literally could have just broken through, like, Oscorp sucking windows from his, like, office?
He didn't want to make a scene.
At this point, he's already made a fucking scene.
Well,
Just
he
destroyed a
wanted to be
giant
polite.
robot. That's
He
bullshit.
didn't want to cause any property damage.
No, they just want you to...
Figured out about
They just want you to pull your
but I have
fucking
to get
hair
there
out and
before
suffer more in
Goblin does.
playthrough throughout this crap.
I should be able to get back out the same
Seriously,
way I
fuck
got in.
Oscorp levels in
And
general.
only a
They
couple zillion heavily
hate
armed
them.
androids between me and it.
I hate
No
them.
prob.
So,
What,
so
Tobey
when,
Maguire's voice out of...
so when are
Mary
we
Jane?
going to watch? Do a playthrough of Shattered Dimensions?
I've never
The second
played
I have
that
a
game.
copy on my Xbox 360, because mine is gone.
No way I'm
And it
getting
makes
through
me
this
sad.
laser wall in one piece. I have to find a way to shut it
Also,
off.
I got myself a new 360 controller, so we're
About
good.
time.
Yeah. But it's third party, and you have to connect it to the console with the wires. I mean, it's okay.
That looks like a
As long as it
security
works.
console.
Yeah.
Maybe I can use it
And
to
it doesn't
shut
feel
off some
cheap.
of the defenses on this floor.
I mean, most third-party controllers are cheap,
Those
but...
guns won't give me any trouble.
Yeah, but this one actually
I
isn't.
just need to find a way through that
Like
laser
that
Like, there's no
Bowser,
Microsoft logo.
that Bowser Switch controller, I believe that is third-party.
Yeah, it is.
Which is a shame because it's a really good-looking controller, but it feels off sometimes. That's why I literally just use the Joy-Cons.
I just bought a Switch Pro controller.
No, I have
what
a
I
Switch.
don't understand?
I have a
And,
Pro
and I
controller.
spent more than the average one because it's the Xenoblade 2 edition.
I mean,
So
I
they're
don't know
good
why you
design.
got that instead of just sticking with the normal.
Because
Pro
it's
controller.
Pyro's boobs.
I mean, I thought I could
Also,
see you
apparent-
saying
like-
that, Terrence, but I don't see Deji using that excuse to get the controller.
You
I mean-
clearly don't know. No, you see, here's the thing.
I mean, it's a
I'm just-
relatively cool design.
I don't.
Oh, it is. Don't get me wrong, but it's
This
like you're
doesn't look
spending
like the
money.
exit.
It's fucking controller.
Yeah, I don't care.
I bet you it's
I
gonna
don't-
have like oil and the paint marks are gonna be fucked up and scratched. And
Also, Marcus, you don't know how much it physically pains me. All the Pyro merch there is, but the fact that I just do not like that game. You don't know how badly it pains me.
dude, I got that game. Like, I legit bought that game. I thought it was gonna be fun, but I
hate
just
it.
not a fan of the battle mechanics.
Yeah, when I first
so
met
bad.
I even gave it to Tony for Morphicon.
when I
Like,
first
when we
met
up, I was like,
Terrence,
here, you can have it.
all he did was kept complaining about that game. It was so bad
Who, me?
Because
Terrence.
I was really excited for it because
because
So was I.
anime boobs.
So was I.
no, not even that. James and a few other of my friends, they were big Xenoblade fans, and then they said they heard that they were saying that this game is great, it's really good, and I hated the combat. The combat was so slow. It's pretty much an MMO without being an MMO. The
I mean,
English
isn't
voice
that
acting
isn't that
is-
like Final Fantasy remake?
no, because Final Fantasy Remake is good, and it's not slow.
I mean, but people.
I can't wait
do
to get
say-
that game.
But
The
people
English,
do say it
the
is
English voice acting is
Okay.
god awful.
Energy field over that door.
I don't know what happened because apparently I think it's the same localization team that did Xenoblade 1.
It
And
was-
as far as
it
I'm
was
aware,
rushed.
Xenoblade 1 was completely fine.
It was rushed. That's why.
Like the only decent voice in the game is Pyro. I mean, that's
Like I said. Well, no. There are other.
and
good
Welsh
voices.
Cat and Welsh Cat.
You mean Shiro?
Nia.
Yeah, Shiro.
Who?
Kite.
said-
Who?
The girl that was with us for Splatoon.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you said She-Ra.
Yeah, I
Like
mean, that's
the
her
actual
name,
voice
Shiro.
actress. Oh, I thought you were just talking about the cartoon She-Ra.
But yeah, besides Welsh Cat and Pyra,
No, there were other good voices.
it was hit and
you're-
miss. But
You were just being
We'll see you on the finale, fellas.
Bye.
horny.